Yo, what is up YouTube? Merge Tactician here with another Merge Tactics video. Now in today's video, we are hopefully going to be pushing to Gold 1. So let's get straight in and play our first match of the video. Now this is a very interesting modifier, as the first enemy that we kill, we get a 1-star copy of. So if we play the Echo Sage player, and we kill the Echo first, we would get a 1-star Echo on our team. This modifier is absolutely broken against Echo Sage. Now I would normally want to try and lose a few more matches, but I just want to try and get another troop onto the board. So we do get a 1-star Spear Goblin in that, and they get a 1-star Prince from that, as the Prince was the first enemy that they killed from my team. But what I'm not too sure about is if it carries over to different rounds, or it's just the first round and the first enemy you kill in the entire game. So I'm quite new to this modifier, but I have seen it is very broken. No, it is every round, so that's a Goblin Machine, which we don't need, so we will sell it, as it is just free elixir. And that's 4 brawlers now, so that's good. I think that we should also try and get that. I think we should try and get that Expo actually, which we should be able to get. Although I think we might be able to get a building, which we do. So we now have an Expo on our team, which is really good. Oh, because we're playing the Echo Sage and they got the Expo from the Battle Machine player. So that's how they got it, and then we got it from them. This modifier can be very confusing if you don't really follow it along, as to who gets who and who gets what card. It can be pretty confusing. But it looks like we're going to be going into round 6 with a 2-star Expo if they merge. But if they don't merge, I'll have 2 Expos on my team, which would just be crazy. Now we'll have to wait until next time to see if they merge, but hopefully they do. As it'd be very nice to have a 2-star Expo when we're playing as King. But we are going to lose this due to their superstar trade, which is completely fine because we're still in. We do just get a ton more elixir, and the Expos do merge, which is very nice. That's a 3-star Mega Knight, which is good. So we're going to be getting another Expo. Now if we do lose this one and we stay in, we'll get another Expo, and if we win the game and if we lose but stay in the game after that, or we don't knock them out completely, we will be up to a 3-star Expo, which is just unbelievable. That Expo just getting that extra bit of damage in was brilliant and allowed us to win. So we do now have another Expo, which is good. So let's see what we can do from here. As if we do lose this but stay in, we will have a 3-star Expo whilst playing as King. But they're not going to let us have that, as they're putting their troops in front of it. So let's try and just take out the monk, and if we get a 1-star monk, that's 4 elixir that we're getting for free, which would be great. But hopefully we do take out the Expo first, which it looks like we do, and we now have a 3-star Expo going into the next round if we stay in, which hopefully we do. But I don't think I see that happening. Oh, tell a lie. We are going to stay in, and if we do knock them out, that's great, which we do. So that's our first win of the video. And we're now 1 step closer to gold 1. So let's play another match to get closer. Yeah, I think we're going to be going for brawlers again this game, as it's definitely one of the strongest builds in Merge Tactics at the moment. I think the 2 strongest builds are full brawler with wizard and executioner, and full clan with Mega Knight and executioner. But so effectively, the executioner, I think, is one of the best cards for its versatility. But for raw damage alone, I think it's going to have to go for the monk, as his ability can just obliterate troops. Because I saw something early on Reddit as someone having a 4-star monk with just like a 2-star E-Giant, which was taken out really quickly, against 6 troops that was full clan, and the Mega and the 4-star monk just soloed the team, which is just crazy. But we do get goblins next round, as well as a ton of elixir, as we did lose a round, which is good. And that's a 3-star spear goblin, which I was not expecting, but it's good nonetheless. Hopefully we can tie it into our team somehow, as that would be a very useful thing to have. Now I am torn between whether or not I should take the executioner out, but I did just say it's one of the best cards, so I'm going to keep it in. But I think what I will do instead is sell the spear goblin for the elixir, and instead just try and get a Mega Knight, which we should be able to get, as no one else has one. So hopefully we can get one of them. and get it leveled up quite highly. Now this is a very close match, as we're all around the same sort of mark, apart from the Spirit Empress player, who is down to 2 health, whilst the rest of us are sitting at a fairly comfortable 4 or 5. Now that's an interesting comp to go for goblins, as it's a very weak trait, I find, if you have all 4 of them. Because if you have 2 of them, in the early game, it's a massive help. Because you can get a ton of bonus elixir by just getting 3 merges. Whereas having all 4 of them, you don't really have that, as the only cards you could get are either the Goblin Machine or the Dark Goblin. Whereas if you have 2 or 3 out of the 4 goblins, you can get Spear Goblin cards, Goblin cards, and Dark Goblin cards. So it makes much more sense not to have all 4, unless you play as Goblin Queen, which just gets you a ton more goblins. But it still doesn't really make much sense as to why you would have all 4. Now, as they placed their Archer Queen right next to the Inferno Tower, it was being dealt damage from the splash damage of my wizard and my princess. That's a 3-star wizard, which is great. And there is our Mega Knight. So what I think we will do is we will not sell the princess, in fact, as they have a 2-star princess. So it would make no sense to sell it, because that would just give them more princess cards and allow them to get it to 3-star. So if we do put our Mega Knight into our comp, we will not sell the princess cards, as that would just be a very stupid thing to do. But we are going to lose this, and luckily we do stay in. So what we will do is get a 3-star P.E.K.K.A, take off the princess, not sell it though, because that would just allow them to get more cards. Now unfortunately, the Mega Knight is only 1-star, whilst all of their troops are 2 or 3-star, apart from the Executioner, but that's because I have the cards for them. So unless they have a ton of Executioner cards on their bench, which they might be, to block my full Brawler comp, but if they did have them, then I wouldn't have found it in the shop, so I don't think they do. But either way, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're going to lose this. So we do get second though, which is fine. Although somehow we won, which I did not see happening. So we're now 2 for 2, which is great news. And let's see where that puts us towards Gold 3. Towards Gold 1, I mean. That now puts us at 15 trophies away. Now we will collect this Mega Knight card, though we don't use Mega Knight in our deck. Let's just collect these coins and play another match, and hopefully we gain enough trophies to reach Gold 1. No, I do think we go for brawlers again because it looks like that no one else is. Although one of the Elixir Long players does have a wizard and an executioner, which are both pretty crucial for the comp of full brawlers. But we now have already got 3 out of the 4 brawlers, which is good. But considering the fact that they have a wizard and an executioner, I think that maybe instead of those 2, I could go for a mini P.E.K.K.A. and a Valkyrie, as that would activate the P.E.K.K.A. trait, Brutalist trait from the mini P.E.K.K.A. and the Valkyrie, as well as the Clan trait for the Valkyrie and the Barbarian, which we hopefully find. Now that was a lot of elixir we just got there from the goblins. So that's a good win, and there's already a player out. So this should be a relatively easy win. Let's just sell this, and we'll have that. Yeah, as they have a 1-star wizard and 2-star executioner, and they have a 1-star executioner. So that's 3 executioner cards taken up already. So there would be no point in me going for them, as there's a high chance that the executioner is that card on their bench. It does look to me that they are also going for brawlers, but they aren't because they have full ace, which is a pretty strong comp, but it is quite expensive. And it doesn't look like that anyone else has a Valkyrie, which I'm quite surprised by, because it looks like the Elixir Long player I'm facing against is going full clan. But the fact that they don't have a Valkyrie is quite confusing. But hopefully we can win this, which I think we should. Yep, we are going to win this, which is good. That takes 4 HP off of them. And now we're playing the person that is out. So, hopefully, the Elixir Long player that we just fought knocks the other Elixir Long player out of the game. As that would just mean that we go up trophies, and hopefully we would then get to Gold 1. Now we aren't going to sell the wizard, as they want wizard cards. So if we sell it, we're just giving them 3 cards, which is not what we want at all. And they do lose and are now out of the game, which is brilliant news for us, as that should allow us to go up to Gold 1. Now they do seem to have a fairly strong build, but hopefully I can just about take them out, which I don't think I will. So that's me out. But somehow I do stay in, which is great news. That's a 3-star prince, which is great. So that was a waste. Not that it really matters, as I don't really think that we'll be able to win this one anyway. But hopefully we go up at least 15 trophies. If we do get to gold 1 and one step closer to diamond, which is my goal for this season, is to finally reach diamond for the first time. And it looks like we might win this actually. Which we do. So hopefully if we can play another game like that, we win the whole thing. That's a 3-star Valkyrie, which is very good. Now unfortunately that appears to be all the merging that we can do, and they do now have 4-star Dart Goblin, which is definitely going to be an issue. As last round, it did deal quite a lot of damage to us, and especially since they have the Ranger trait active, that's just going to speed things up even more. As you can see, it is currently dealing massive damage to my Barbarian, which is not what we want at all. But hopefully my Valkyrie can deal significant damage to it, as well as with the Brutalist trait. Which it does, it deals quite a lot of damage, but unfortunately it was not enough, and we get second place. And that's really annoying, because we got 14 trophies, which puts us 1 trophy shy of gold 1. Look, 1700, 1699. We are 1 trophy away from gold 1. So let's just play one more match, and hopefully we win this and get gold. Although, knowing my luck, we'll probably lose this. But hopefully we don't. Hopefully. So yeah, I think the safest bet is to go for Brawlers. Now, this king knows what they're doing, so that's going to make things quite a bit harder. Now they have placed a troop, which hopefully they just keep there on the field, whilst I have all of my troops on the bench. They don't pull it off, hopefully, which they don't. They're going full clan, which is great news for us. As with that prince, it looked like they may have been going for Brawlers, which it turns out they might not be. So that gives me the opportunity to swoop in and take the Brawler cards with the 3-star Executioner already is massive. So that's great news for us. This definitely puts us 1 step closer to winning this. With that. Now it does look like they are going for Brawlers, that other king player, which is annoying, but it's not the end of the world, as we should win overall, as we already have a 3-star Executioner. Now, the Echo Sage player should be out, as we should take them out completely. Now if we can try and line up this Executioner, we should be able to snipe the Echo Sage directly, taking them out straight away. Which we do, and they're out completely now. They don't stand a chance. That's them out. That king player did lose, so they're going to get extra elixir. Which is not exactly ideal, but it should still be fine. Now we are missing a prince, which is annoying. So hopefully we can find a prince somewhere in the shop, unless the Spirit Empress has them on their bench. But I doubt they would, because they just want to keep cycling cards. And that placement of the wizard just means it instantly gets killed by my Executioner. And that monk ability is not exactly an issue as I thought it would be, which is good. So we're going to win this match, which is good. Unfortunately, we don't knock them out. Otherwise, because if we did knock them out, then we would be going to gold no matter what happened. So let's just sell these 2 goblins, buy this wizard, sell the princess really quickly. We do get the prince, which is great. And let's wait now. And that's really not good news, as they have a 3-star Valkyrie and a 3-star Barbarian with the full clan trait active, which basically means we're not going to win this, which is a true shame. But hopefully we stay in, which luckily we just about do, and we are playing the person who's out, so hopefully the other king player can win and knock the Spirit Empress player out, awarding us a place in Gold 1. That's going to be a very interesting match, so we're definitely going to watch them and see what happens. So let's have a look at the outcome of their match, as it's clear to see that we are going to win ours. So hopefully their full clan build can take out their full superstar build, which I don't actually think they might. I don't think they will. No, they're not. Hopefully it knocks them out, which it does, and that is brilliant news for us, as that means we are going up trophies and we are getting a place in Gold 1. No matter the outcome of this match, which is absolutely brilliant news. Now I do have a monk card in my bench, so that stops them from getting a 3-star monk, which is just brilliant, as they would just completely take me out there. I mean, they are still going to win this, but at least we go up trophies, which is good. That's fine, we go up trophies. We are now officially in Gold 1. So that's great news. That's it. Gold 1. Not too long now until we reach Diamond. Just another 1,300 trophies and we're there. So hopefully we can get there. That's going to be all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you do enjoy this kind of content, then please consider dropping a like or subscribing. If you have any other suggestions of what I could do in future, like tips and tricks, trophy road content, or any challenges you'd like to see in Merge Tactics, please drop a comment. I'll comment as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching. Tactician out.